control the footy, battle first, and then Hunter Clark still wanting to make an impact in the midfield. It's a lowish ball and didn't give access to memory.
Last 2 times marks to opposition. Not great for the Saints inside 50.
Suddenly Allen has a look in deep, and there is Darling on his bike, getting close to goal, and oh, that's a bit lax from the Saints. He ducked away and put the first one on the board.
I tell you what, I love this guy off the ball. He's running knick-knack around the ground at the moment.
There's danger from every angle. One was running one way, one the other. Brander took the mark, kicked his first goal in AFL footy last week, gets it into even numbers, but it was just blasted a bit quick. Oh, it's a free kick to the Eagles.
He can't believe it, Josh Battle. He reckons it was the other way around.
What a start for Jack Darling. This for his second in 6.5 minutes. And there's no problems with the kick. It's all Eagles early.
Now, I reckon Darling's got... He had him in a headlock at one stage. He's holding more than Battle is.
So they've both got arms around, which is one of the keys that umpires look for. So I think play on. It's a bit scary.
Kelly didn't get much on it, but enough for Gaff, and then Cripps, the former Saint. Off to Petrocelli, a vacant goal square, bit of a wobbling ball forward. Slapped away by Wilkie, but the job's still to be done because there's potent Eagles everywhere. Oscar Allen steps up, and that's 3 on the board. Good players were hard to find for the Saints last week. They need to strike. And King didn't drag the mark down, but he does kick the goal. There's a lift. Battle. Clean with hands that time. Webster a driving ball to Loney. Had a good second half last week, but boy did they need to lift. Crouch. Just 15 disposals. Did kick his first goal with the Saints last week. To full forward, and Membry. 193 goals now for the Saints, so closing in on 200. He's a leader of the Saints, and he delivers them a goal, their second.
Not at that stage, by the way.
McGovern belts it out to the wing and beyond now. Gaff just didn't get his footing, and Ross was able to jump all over it and send the Saints through the middle. Sinclair, great pressure from Jones, but the hands were more than a match. Out wide from Wilkie.
Gee, run at Hill.
Kenzie, little pop kick for Hill. Cole came in to challenge, and Hill is off. Delayed the kick, trying to hit a teammate, and he does. King hangs onto the mark, and he can go back and kick his second. King, what a start for him. He's kicked his second and scores a level. News for the West Coast Eagles, Moons.
Yeah, well, the sad news down here, guys, is skipper Hearn. We just see there, Hearney, he's come off with a calf injury. Looks like he's done that right cup, so he's done there. Young Izzy Winder has come on for his first run as well, boys, so bad news for Hearn.
Oh, so disappointing. In his big occasion, 290 games.
Well, there's a bit of flow on too. I mean,
there is. From
that, we hope he's okay, and we'd love him to play. But now McGovern has to go back to the goal square.
Clark's hands to the outside were terrific. It set up Higgins. He just misses Butler, but he's after it again. He scampers away. They're inside 50. The Eagles well positioned this time, and Brander goes back to take them up. So Waterman, we've seen him back in defence a couple of times today already, and he turns it straight over. He won't last too long if he does that. McKenzie to King.
Oh, this could be the day.
And he's lining up for his third. 3 once last year, but right now he has 3 goals, and it's not even quarter time yet.
Having a really good start to the game.
Yeah, they've missed him badly, haven't they? There's a lot of good work around the ground. 4th rated in the AFL for disposals for Ruckman. She digs it up high. Kennedy in front. Spoils were made. Petrocelli, you won't catch him. So Tom Cole. Top of the goal square. Allen flew. Petrocelli looking for another, and he's going to get it. Oh, a brilliant spin move. Let's see if they can recover here. Oh, Cole. Very aggressive handball to Shepherd. It pays off. Here's Carlisle to try and spoil Natanui. Good work by Towell. Had to cough it up quickly, and it went Straight to Darling, as you saw, and they chain up the handballs. Again, Brander, long, Ryan, didn't fly, didn't need to. He thrilled everyone last week with his high-flying exploits, but he's a lot more than just a highlights reel. Liam Ryan, that'll just hang on. So the Eagles hit back with 3 more.
Forced them to come back to where the ball originally was and hopefully force that long kick up the line.
And there it is. Eagles by 12. Oh, Mananui
snatched
it, gave it to Ryan. And he delivered on the chest, and Allen couldn't help but take the mark. Look at that. The Eagles machine in full flight. Josh Kennedy from inside 50. His turn to hit the scoreboard. And he doesn't miss that chance.
Look at that, Hutto.
Big disparity.
93% kicking efficiency.
Steele. Higgins. Well, King could have kicked his 4th. Instead, he's prepared to bring his teammate, who needs a goal, and Butler is able to oblige. He also prepared to go back before going forward.
Got a hold here, St Kilda. The West Coast have rested a bit of control back.
Brander went straight into trouble. McKenzie latched on, no whistle. So we're able to edge it forward through Cole. Allen. Oh, he charged on through, then slipped over. Ryan waiting. Not waiting anymore. Plays it back to Allen. This time he's smothered, so he's hit 2 roadblocks. Nick Nananui, they're getting closer. The Saints in the last line. Hill back to get clear. It could be a disaster. It is. And it's Winder. The sub comes on before quarter time. Well, that wasn't what Dom Sheed wanted to hear, but he reacted smartly.
This bloke's been sensational.
He's playing a game, isn't he?
Trusts his left boot. Saints had a couple of back there. It took both of them to stop him. They win the loose ball, although Clark then kept on going without it. Winder, he's still running hard. Petruccelli wants it back. They can't catch him. Oh, what a game he's playing. Yes. He turned around and had a look at what was coming, because it was not well placed at all. Jones, well, he finds the boundary line, but it was too late.
Great chase.
They're up for the hunt at the start of this third quarter. Webster to Butler. High ball again. Carlisle was down there, so was Membry. Here's Carlisle. Found Butler. And into the square. Billings, who take the mark and should be able to turn around and put it through.
Give them the licence to make that decision. Is this the right one to go for?
So without Shannon Hearn, their skipper, injured early today in game number 290.
Whoa! Slipped over.
And it's Brander as Clark finds King, and he'll line up for his 4th again.
This is the ruthless intent that great players capitalise on.
Well, the good thing is he has to kick through it from this distance.
Missed an easier one early. This time he hits it right. And they're not giving in, the Saints. Made the most of it.
And the reason they've got to capitalise, Anthony, is that stat right there.
Yeah.
Is when they lose field position, West Coast score. That's how dangerous they are.
And they're fully loaded deep here on the Allen kick. Kennedy, Darling, Ryan at the front. Oh, Darling's got it anyway.
Kennedy in the end.
That's Kennedy.
Yeah, so this is the point.
They've had the answer every single time, and there it is again. Delivered by Kennedy, his 2nd.
And Ryan's hit the golf scoreboard once, Jamie Cripps once.
This is danger as far as St Kilda are concerned. Nananui tried the grab and bang it at goal. It didn't quite come off. Ross has kicked pitches. Shepherd's got there first. Straight back in again. Ryan couldn't get the flight. Darling came hard. This man is having a special day. 4 goals for Petruccelli. They're big names in 2018. And the All-Australian squad the year after, and then made the team last year. Steele. Oh, was that high? Play on the call. Billings wrong-sided. So he's able to slip the handball through to Butler. Ignored it. Goes long in the pocket. It's a difficult one to mark. It's perfect for Barris.
I just can't understand the kick, Gary.
The least obvious spot we've been saying.
Oh, there's danger in that kick. He was set up, McGovern. Did he have Pryor? He did!
Method in the madness, Anthony.
He's steeling himself. A few deep breaths. Daniel McKenzie for a couple in the row. And to give the Saints life at Marvel. Carlisle did well, whacked it down. Cripps did better. Darting feet, but the Saints win it. Ross wasn't really expecting it. Jones, they chain up the hands. Webster on his preferred side. Membry will leap against two. He'll compete hard. He almost took the mark. He's got the footy. They're ready. Billings, Hill, brushes off the first. Membry all the way to the goal square. He's got it, Butler.
So you go around on the left here.
Gives a big clearance win on the wing here. Cripps was away.
He's taken the responsibility, and that is why.
Oh, he smothered it.
They are under pressure, West Coast, at the moment. Serious pressure.
Well, you can feel it, can't you, around the stadium. Enter Liam Ryan. He set off right. He didn't know where to go next.
And that's a sign of pressure.
Well,
the umpire deciding he's the man to take the kick. Does that work for St Kilda?
Yeah.
It works for St Kilda. 5.
things that have got them back into this contest are all the things they were criticised. Not so much their ball use or their marking or their game plan. It's their pressure and their intensity that's been missing. And it's here in spades.
How happy are the Saints to have Rowan Marshall back? He started it. McKenzie back to that man again. A hand pass to Crouch. Crowd going insane here at Marvel Stadium. Billings from the corner into the pocket. Membry's turn to step up, and he will have the shot to put them in front. He's a real leader at St Kilda now, and he'll know that. The weight of responsibility. Around he goes. The Saints are in front.
They just can't transition it. That's the issue here for the Eagles.
He slipped as he kicked, but got plenty on it. Shepherd from the side. Petrocelli flings the handball, but every time they get possession, there's a St Kilda player close at hand, and they win a free kick for a low tackle that time.
Let's see if he learns his lesson here, Timmy Membry. Brass is set up with King down the line. Rowan Marshall's got McGovern. They should get a genuine contest at the very least.
Marshall wants it long. It's in the King direction. He flies. He can't mark, but Billings can pick it up. Billings can kick a goal. They can do it all. Jones to Hill. They wind up again. Clark with the high one. Membry's got the best look at it. Desperate spoils. McKenzie. King. Steele. The skipper with a jump for joy. The little men, the big men, they're all doing it. Higgins couldn't on this occasion. Jones tries to thrash it away. Redden, the urgency is there. Butler won't let go. Brander feeling it. They're pinned down. They're at him again. Right in the face. Barris back to the wing. And that's it. Well, Cole, he flew. He didn't take the mark. Crouch wins it back. Kelly missed the mark. Jones takes it. Wears it. A hand pass. Sinclair. They're pouring on through. And they're pouring them on. Higgins jumps on in. Have a look at those Saints fans. They look down and out early in this game. Just a week ago, it was a horror show here. And the fans had to endure it. The players had to find a way to come back. But right now, the Saints are in heaven. Because they have produced an inspirational comeback.